Gaff, you just spent a long time with your players in the dressing room. What have you said to them?
Listen, I'm sick and tired of these chats. Really, it's they need to wake up and smell the coffee. And I think like I say all the time when we lose, I take full responsibility for the performance, for the result. I pick the team, I make the changes. But sometimes a player's got to stand up. The players have got to stand up and take responsibility for that. In terms of mentality and heart and passion, it's something you can't. It's hard to teach, and we lacked that today. From in a derby game with a good fan base behind us, and especially on a Legends Day and Chris Turney, I'm so disappointed. But we have to move on very quickly now. We need to get back to where we were on the 13-14 game, where we were very good and got ourselves this position. I don't know whether the boys can cope with the expectations on their shoulders of trying to challenge in the playoffs. I don't know whether the talk of that around the place a lot is starting to take toll on them. Maybe they just need to focus on the next game, and like we do, we tell them messages every day. Focus on the next game, because you can't worry what's going to be in the future. But at the minute, we're the expectations on their shoulders. I don't know whether one or two of them are believing their own hype. It certainly looks like that on the pitch.
Is it hard to take as a manager on the sidelines in games like that?
It's the worst. Listen, I've been a player. Being a manager and seeing that is shocking. And like I say to you, I always back my players up fully. 100%. And I just told them in the changing room now that I can't watch that anymore for the rest of the season. If you're not going to show any hard determination, passion, it's what the club is about. It's what Peterborough's about, and I just didn't see that from my team in the second half.
Is it particularly galling that when you go 1-0 down, that there doesn't appear to be much fight to get back into the game?
There was nothing, was there? Second half we concede, and then we just folded. There was nothing. We didn't try. I think every time we got the ball, we went backwards. By the way, that's not something I'd coach. I want the team to go forward. If they get onto the pitch and start thinking, "Oh, I'll play backwards, I'll play inside," instead of going forward, then what can you do about it? It's one of those situations. And listen, mentality, heart, passion is something that you can't teach anyone. And I need to get to the bottom of it. I think there's an issue probably around the change room in terms of maybe people's like I say, maybe believing their own hype and whether they're going to be here after Tuesday or not. I think the only way they're going to be here is if they're lucky enough to stay. That's what I would say. If they're lucky enough to be at this club after Tuesday, that's the bottom line, and we'll take that as it comes.
Yeah, it seems a strange thing to say, but I guess as a manager you can't wait to Wednesday, because ultimately any speculation is gone at that point, isn't it? Whether you bring players in, players leave, whatever, the players should be able to focus on what's in front of them.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen it over the past 3-4 years at this football club. But January's always been a tough month for the club in terms of points, and even when we got promoted, we struggled in January. There's too much confusion, there's too much speculation, and it's at every club though. It's just, but it just seems to it just seems to be worse at this club for some reason. I think people get overhyped. They get people talking about them a lot, and it's been a complete nightmare this month. And the quicker it's over, the quicker the better for us, I think.